live. Like I did say I wasn't, but I thought, don't I? I thought, no, I can't go via the PC. I thought I'll go live now. Watching the Chelsea match against Paphos. Got the old lager, Kronenberg, and some food. I've eaten dinner and that. That's some pudding. So it's 0-0. 38 minutes gone. Let's go with that. Talk to you a bit about like Mum's gone in for operation today. When she'll come out tomorrow. So I'll give it a few minutes before to pop in. Whey! Come on. So I do, excuse me, I'm gonna get a bit like not stressed, but you know what it is when football. Let's crack open the old can. There we go. Oh yeah. You Antoinette? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. Hope you're well. But yeah, just like thought I'm not really doing anything, and not that I'm bored. I thought I'll chat to you guys because I couldn't get out today. Reason being the weather. I said to you like the other week I was going to go. Well, I was hoping to go charity shopping locally to a place called Cobham, right near where the Chelsea training ground is, and I'm like, it's rained, and it's still raining like all day, so I couldn't go charity shopping today. So I'm like, okay, fair enough. Next time I charity shop would be Ramsgate, and that's coming up soon. A week and 1 day, yeah, week and one, or a week and 2 days, whatever. Nearly. So I was like, okay, fair enough. So I just milled about at home, did a few jobs, because Mum went in for a op. Well, she went into hospital about 12 o'clock for her right shoulder. I think about 1, 2 o'clock she had it done. So she's staying overnight. She's got her own room again. She's eaten apparently, and had a drink or two, and she feels a bit groggy, obviously, the anaesthetic and all that sort of stuff. And then she'll know about her exercises and when she's got to come back to do the physio and stuff. So I'm going to have to take her there. Other than that, just nearly scored. Yeah, just back. So back tomorrow at some point. But neighbour's gonna pick her up. I'd love a bit of Kronenberg. Talking about Ramsgate, I was having a gander yesterday via Google Maps. Just to see like different places, because I've never ever been to Ramsgate myself. What's that? Yes, they seem to, because they don't want people staying in too long, in case they catch the flu or something, or where it may be. They want to get up, walk in and stuff, and make sure they're okay, because Mum will have a scan and stuff, or she may have already had it. But it's the third one, because she had a hip and a knee. Forget which order. One back end of 2024 and one beginning of 2023. One back end of 2024, sorry, and the other one beginning of 2025. So I know the hardships anyway. But the thing is, like, right now, it is easier because I know how these things happen and what you got to do for the aftercare. Goodbye, David McMum. Hide. Yeah, I'm just hiding the guy. So I know it's going to happen about the aftercare and stuff. But the thing that is easier in one way, my dad's not here. He's in the care home because he moved up to the dementia wing last week. Fair enough. Fair enough. Lee. Well, yeah. 35-year-old guy watching Chelsea get trounced by Paphos. Well, it's 0-0 with a drink. So yeah. Anyway, so it's easier because he's not here and stuff, and it's just like aftercare. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Like, when I go to Ramsgate next week, so that'll be next a week on Friday. I was working out like via Google Maps, best place to eat, best place to go to the pubs, and what to check out, because I don't want to just get there, sit in the Wetherspoons all day long. Sure, dear me, I'd rather go exploring, but I will, like with the charity shops, do a video from there, and Nick's and Andrew's Emporium, their unit, where it is, in the Emporium they got, and that. I was having a look, I was like, okay, that pub does that, and then I can go there and I can do this. Because I realised I'm going an hour later. When I booked in the bloody thing, I must have booked it like an hour later when I was booking the train ticket. An hour later. Hi David, thanks for popping in, mate. I hope you're well. I hope your sales are good. I think I've seen via your Instagram you had some good sales online. Yeah. So I was like, all right. I was like, shit, because I thought I gotta get up like really early, get out about 6:30ish, but then I thought, oh, it's an hour later. Lucky I checked that, because I would have got to a local town an hour earlier and had to sit around. Hi Isabel, thanks for popping in. If you've got any questions, pop them in the side chat. Just to catch up what's been happening. So I'm not leaving here until just after 7:30. It was going to be 6:30, and I thought, oh, I must have pressed the wrong time. Still same price, about 44 quid plus taxes, which was not bad. Where I live, just south of London, Surrey way, it's cheaper for me to get the train all the way to the south coast from London than it is to go past London to Hitchin and further. Because when I went to Birmingham, it was bloody expensive. But I managed to get, like, on train line, you get these split saver tickets, and you split your ticket up and you get more tickets, but it's cheaper in that way. So I got that this time. It's 44 quid. I'm like, good, because I remember it being cheap going down to Eastbourne when he used to go. Go on. Ah, blast. Almost. Yeah, so that was that. So that's next week. So I've got to work out what I'm actually physically taking, clothes-wise. It's one of those things, isn't it? Like, because you never know what you're going to do. Like, if you're going to go a night out, or you're going to whatever. I know there's quite a few people who are supposed to be going to Ramsgate. But I've still got loads and loads and loads I need sorting out. But David says says, yeah, mate, really good sales. Oh, that's good. Is that just via eBay, or do you do Vinted, David? Because for me, I was half time. Let me put the old sound down. There we go. 0-0 so far. Cool. Not losing to Paphos of Cyprus. Because for me personally, Vintage much better than eBay. eBay is good because you can have your money like every day or every week. And it's a bigger platform, so there's more reach for people to find your store. But the fees, that's what drags on the fees. And every single moment they're like, oh, we're doing this, we're doing that, we're doing this. Oh, I'll talk about that in a sec. But Vinted, rather good, because like you can list quickly instead of doing all these specifics. List quickly. you can sell many categories now via Vinted you couldn't do a year ago, and you can do all sorts of stuff like on Vinted. But the problem is you've got to wait for your money. So if someone sends you a label and you request to print that label off, half the time, like, well, actually no, all the time you don't know whether they're gonna pick it up from the store, because they can select pick up from the store on Vinted or send to their home. Usually it's pick up from the store, so I have to message them to say, because I get a message to say that they can pick it up, and I say, right, your item is now ready at every store to pick up. Please pick it up as soon as possible. And then usually they do. Sometimes they moan like, "Oh no, I'm busy." Well, it's your problem. Longer you are, the worse it is for you. Like, block. But we've been all right so far. But playing with Vinted is like no customer service. A bit like eBay, because did you hear about eBay for Business on Facebook closed apparently on the 14th. It's the 21st now. 14th is gone. I used to use that quite a bit, eBay for Business. But on Vintage, there's no customer service hardly. And if you've got an issue with a customer and it's really hard to get your money back, the international sales are rubbish. And stuff like that. But it's all right. I'm doing well. But people like your items, whether it's on Vinted, and it's just like, oh, why don't you buy it? Not like it. And anyway, I'm trying to get more on there so I can actually sort out. But the thing is, like, if you do 30 or more sales, or you become business on there and do that particular, well, a mate of mine did. She showed me what they were asking. I was like, oh, fair enough, just the usual, like what eBay do. But it's swings roundabouts. More you list, and the more stuff you change on your listings, the more you're going to be able to get your item seen. It's a bit like with promote listings. Are any of you doing promoted listings on eBay? I'm sort of like not, but very occasionally I do. I reduced it a lot, but right now I've got no promoted listings on any of my eBay stores. One store in my eBay items. I just don't see the point. Like, it costs so much money promoting. They want you to do 10, 12 things. It's like pointless in that way. But let me know. Antoinette says, yeah, still 0-0. Yeah, I'm watching it. Well, it's half time now. It's a good thing. eBay's still, it's still eBay. Good. When you build up a following, you build up same customers. I've a few same customers who buy only certain items when I haven't, very, very rarely do. You know, it's a good thing that you can do. Antoinette says, are you traveling? Yes. Yeah, I travelled to the meetup myself. So going from a local town up to Victoria, and then from Victoria all the way to Ramsgate via the coast. About a couple of hours or something. So I'm hoping to be, because it's basically the same distance between the station to Ramsgate than it is from the station to Eastbourne, and also the station to Hitchin, where the Premier Inn is. But this time it's a travel lodge in Ramsgate. That's like the biggest Wetherspoons in the world. So it's about a mile to travel. So I might see if I can get a taxi there. But depends on the weather, on weather, because time is time, innit? Like, I need to sort of try and work it out, because I want to try and dump my case, because I get back about 3 o'clock-ish to the hotel to book myself in officially. So I want to try and dump my case and then just go through round Ramsgate to the charity shops, look around, film as much as I can, nick an emporium, go to a few pubs, and just bite the wheat, and just I'm not sure what's happening in the evening, what time we're meeting, because I'll assume it'll be 6, 7 o'clock ish. Depends who's going to be there that early. I don't want to be too early with no one there. You know what I mean? Be ruddy boring. Hi Pete, thanks for popping in. Starting to build a following. That's a good thing. Always good to build a following on your eBay store. Do you get daily sales? Because I know you work still, cleaning care, I think. But hopefully you get some good daily sales. I'm trying to build up eBay as well as Vinted. I don't know if I get anything listed tomorrow because I'm not sure what time Mum gets back, and then I'll be looking after her. And then Friday, it's just a normal Friday, look after Mum and stuff. And then Saturday, jumble sale. A local jumble sale, bloody laughs. Because normally I tend to stick to the end of January until mid-November for jumble sales. Mainly end of January, February, March, April. There's a few in May. Then June, July, August, hardly any jumbles. And then you've got like September, October, November, you've got quite a few jumble sales. But there's a local one. I filmed there a few times before. So, so this time, as well as last time, I'll put the action camera on the bag and film that way to film a little bit more footage, because that's why I've been live a lot, because I've not really got much in January to record. Oh, that was offside. They're showing the highlights of the Chelsea match, and one of the goals was offside for a push. Great. Yeah. What one you watching now? Syntax. I'm watching Chelsea. I'm a Chelsea fan. Always have been since 1994 when I was 4 years old. First team I saw on telly, I thought I'll support them. And I always have, through thick and thin. Hi Chris, thanks for popping in. Oh no, I don't want to talk about Greenland. Nope. No, I'm not going to get involved in politics on Greenland. Hey, well, Chris, Pete, David, Antoinette. Antoinette says there, I'm not doing promoted listings at the moment. The vintage jewellery market is saturated on eBay. I found no difference in my sales when I started doing promoted listings. Oh, okay, because I know certain categories have higher promoted that eBay wanted to promote and the fee structure. But with jewellery, fair by the looks of things, what you're saying is saturated. Yeah, because I know Lex sells on jewellery on Vinted and eBay and whatnot and stuff. So she's doing okay. But no, I'm tend not to do like promoted listings as much as I can. I probably will do the weekend I'm away in Ramsgate, because I'll try and schedule some listings, because I've already listed more since the beginning of January than I had 2 months prior, just December and November. Just the way it is. Right, I'll go down the list. Oh, right, Dave says, yep, it's still working full-time in the nursing home doing cleaning. Yeah, I thought you were cleaning. No, that's good. No, that's good. That's good to get a bit of money and do the eBay on the side. That's what I'm hoping to do. Like, I've recently applied for Primark, local Primark in a local town, Epsom. I haven't finished it yet. It's supposed to be open March or April. So the third time it's supposed to be open. The first time, the company who was fitting it all out and doing all the repair work folded. Then the second time, that's 2 years ago. Last year they had a leak, so they couldn't open. So we're utilising 2 floors out of like the 4 floors. There used to be a Dickens and Jones down Epsom in the Ashley Centre. And they used to have a nice little cafe at top, but not utilising that. So I applied online. I went to a little talk on Monday about everything about Primark and learned a few little bits, but nothing special. So I'm hoping to get through there. But they're doing interviews locally beginning of February, like I think it's 7th or 8th of February, or 6th, 7th. I think that's Friday or Saturday. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get that. But just so much going on. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Ramsgate, meeting people again, and just going through that motion. And I enjoy it, like learning. When you go to meetups, it can be very terrifying to meet people and go, oh, I don't know. Like when I went to the first one in Hitchin, right? 2018. I was really nervous, and I walked in. I was like, oh, here's where my friends are. Within 10 minutes, I was fine. But since then, my confidence level's gone like sky high, and I've been able to not be nervous as such. A little bit occasionally, but like it's just once you know where people are and you sit down and you chat to people. I met a lot of people before anyway. So no, it'll be good because I know Derek's coming from Scotland. So that's looking forward to. There'll be videos from there, big vlog from the weekend, and then obviously the charity shops and the shorts and stuff. So I'll see how much I get out, and then also the jumble sale video from Saturday. Hopefully I get some good stuff because they do a lot of books, but the weather's a bit iffy because it rained all today, so I couldn't go around any charity shops because I wasn't going to go out and get absolutely soaked. You know, there's no point. But hopefully there's not like much rain. I think it's a little bit forecast because they do some stuff outside. If you've seen the video before, so hopefully get some good stuff. But it's on at 12, so getting the queue at 10 takes 11-12 minutes to get there, including parking, and 2 minutes or a minute to walk. Oh, who's that? Looks like Cameron Norrie from England, United Kingdom, beat an American in the tennis. Oh yeah, reminds me. I've said I missed that. Reminds me. I'll read the question in the comments. Right, yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah, it's still working. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm hoping I will. I don't know though. I'll see how it goes. Because I filled in on their website online last week, so I'm hoping to get some good stuff. Let me turn the volume back on. Low volume. Pause that. Turn down to 2. Hopefully we'll score. Antoinette says, do you find you have to be careful with the amount you buy because you don't have your car? No, I've still got a car. Well, the only reason I have to be careful with the amount I buy because I've got enough stuff all around to list. Now I've got a car. It's in a poorly state. Oh, when I go to a meetup. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, I see. I've just seen you put another one. Oh, the meetup. Yes. Oh, do you remember a few years back? It was 2023. I think near the back end of it. Oh, was it? No, it was August. It was first game of the season. I went up to Birmingham, Kings Heath, to see Brum, that meetup. And do you remember all those VHS tapes I had? I remember distinctly. I got these VHS tapes. I'm chatting to a lady behind the chat shop counter. I said, "You got any more?" "No, that's all we got." Because chat shops around my way, they don't tend to want VHS tapes. They chuck them. But the Carboots, you can get some good children's ones. And anyway, I knew I'd got a few good ones for wherever I think it might be 50p each, and I had a whole bag full. And I walked out of the charity shop. It started to rain. I was like, "Oh great," because I had a quick look around beforehand, around the little miniature car boot there. It was crap, and I got out. It rained, so I got to the bus stop, paid on the bus because that's what you do, and then I got soaked getting off the bus to the hotel. But I managed to get some good stuff. But when I dragged it on the Sunday, tired, half cut, because me, Andrew, and John Platt, we've gone back to this lady's house, this bird's house, and God, we didn't leave there till, well, me and John didn't leave there till about 4 or 5 o'clock. Didn't get into it late. I got a couple of hours kit. I woke up. Oh, I felt rough on the video. Anyway, I had the VHS tapes, and I had to get a bus back up to central Birmingham to the station where the ball is. And I got on the bus, sat down, and then I got moaned at by this middle-aged lady. Said, "Oh, can you move?" I was like, "No, I can't move. I'm stuck. I've got a whole bag full here. I've got a case here. I can't move anywhere." Oh, she was going like that. I ended up having an argument with her because I can move. If I could have moved, I would have, because the lady got on with a buggy, and it's mad. Anyway, I got off and got back, and then a couple of days later, I was checking out all the VHS tapes, and guess what? I dropped the one that's worth like 50 quid. I think it was Rosie and Jim or one of them. I was like, shit. And one of the side bits snapped on a VHS tape. I was like, shit. But luckily I taped it, black tape, and I'm notified on listing and never heard anything different, because I sold that quickly, been a few days. I mentioned to the guy, never heard nothing. Good feedback, done. Be wary, don't drop VHS tapes, they break easily. That was rubbish. If you just joined watching the Chelsea matches as well. But yeah, no, I have to be careful what I pick up. And that's why I don't go to the car boot, because I'm not dragging it on the train. I don't mind a few bits and pieces, but not like a load. It was bad enough travelling miles with a bag full of VHS tapes, but made money back on one, sold them all. Hi Richard, thanks for popping in, mate. Appreciate it. If you want to be a mod, Antoinette, let me know and I can mod you up. Yeah, because it's vertical live, not horizontal, you get more silly people in, because it acts as a YouTube short, even though it's not. Yeah, but yeah, so if you don't know, Mum's had her operation. She said she's a bit groggy, but she's eaten and had a drink or two, and she's got her own room, which is good, because sometimes you're stuck in a ward. She had that for her first one, stuck in a ward, but then the last one she had her own room. Now she's got her own room again, so that's good. So she'll be home tomorrow at some point. Neighbours taking her, and then just looking after her. She can do a few bits, but she's helping out more than I already do. Come on, Chelsea. Playing rubbish as usual. Jesus. Amount of money spent on players and they can't beat Pathos from Cyprus. But yeah, so if you want to be in a mod, Antoinette, then please do. Let me know, and I'll put you as a mod. But yeah. But as I say, looking forward to Ramsgate, because as I said, Richard, at the start, looking at pubs and looking at different places, chat shops and just thinking, because I'd realised I'd booked the hour later train rather than the hour before. It's like, because I did it by train line, got a split saver ticket, so more tickets but cheaper, £44, because it's cheaper for me to go to the south coast than it is for me to go to Hitchin, Birmingham, you know. Anyhow, so I was like, okay, fine. If I'm lucky, I checked that because I'd have gone earlier and I'd just wait. I'm thinking, oh, I'll wait somewhere, because you don't always get the guard, the people come down the train to look at your tickets locally. You do on a long flight, long trains, like, because I go from my local to Victoria, and then Victoria down to Ramsgate. So, but yeah. Other than that, listing more on Vinted these days than eBay, because there's less fee, like no fees, and eBay's acting weird. Oh, that's what I'm going to mention. Oh, hide. Oh, cool. Thank you for moderating. Hi, AK. Thanks for popping in. Oh, right, mid-afternoon. That's good. I'll be there from about 11:30, something like that. We're going to be an hour earlier than that, but... And then for me, it's a mile to get from the train station to the... See, I don't get a taxi. I might get a taxi and be lazy. But it's a mile walk. If I can't find any taxis because they're out by the station. But no, it's good. Just let me know what you're going to do, like, in the evening. What time you're going to go pub. I was thinking about like 7 o'clock. So I don't get in there too early because, like, I don't know how many people are actually going on Friday. Because I know Nick and Andrew probably have a bite of the week with Chris and Chris B and Catherine. With me and God knows who else to going, no? So just let me know. Also, cheers, David. Did you see on Instagram on the eBay page about a 10 grand? I was pissing myself laughing. I'm not laughing like with a 10 grand, like George Ross got 10 grand before, so did Nick and Andrea, John Luke and that. It's a good thing to get, £10,000 from eBay to help out, whatever you want to do with it, right? And this time it was the I've forgotten what you call it. People who went on eBay site and applied to get 10 grand. And I was like, I was looking at it and thinking, hang on a minute, Alma, Shell Resells friend, one at eBay with the black hair, Bullfinds. I'm thinking, it's a bit suspect, and I don't mind saying that, suspicious, because, like, they're quite high up in eBay. And anyway, one of our players has gone down, hopefully not with an injury. I was like, Alma, Shell was framed with black hair. Both ones thinking, hang on a minute. They're quite high up in eBay and they go to all like little meetups and stuff. I'm thinking it's a bit suspect for them to get it. It's good that they've got it, don't get me wrong. But I'm sure they can cope without 10 grand. Seriously. Oh, well. Not that I couldn't do anything about it. I don't want to. I'm just thinking a bit like suspect. All right, bowl fines, fair enough, because he's got a busy 2027. If like give release a video, you have a month, the IVF thing and stuff. It's not cheap. But share sales and all the others. I'm thinking, Jesus, can they give someone more deserving? Anyway, so that's the end of it. Oh shit. Richard said, don't know what time we'll get to Wetherspoons. Yeah, probably check in then head there. Yeah. If you're coming in at mid-afternoon, so it'll be what, 3 o'clock? Yeah, because I can check in from 3 myself. I didn't want to pay. Like I paid in Birmingham in the Premier Inn because it was cheap. It was I can't remember how much it was, but it was so much cheaper than the Travelodge. The Travelodge was expensive to book early entry to the room. I thought, sod that for a soldier. Booking early entry, it was expensive. I think it's over 10 or something. I'm like, nah, I can't do that, or more than that. So I've got 3 o'clock to get back in, but as I say, I want to try and record as much as I can. But yeah, I'll probably be about 7ish or something, or 6. I'll 6 there, 7. I try and get a bite of the week because I'll bring my own stuff, sandwiches and stuff, before eating on a journey, and now try and find places to eat. That's why I was looking on Google Maps, but no, it's come around quick. Christ, come around quick. Talking of things that come around quick. Oh, well, yes. Is it quick? I'm just trying to think. No, it might not be the right words actually, because Nick and Andrea are on that. Is that TV show they're on? Because they did like a thing, Instagram thing where they were interviewed by someone, and they've got their auction tomorrow night. Hi Neil, I hope you're still squatting up and down. I saw that short juggling. Rachel told you to juggle while squatting. Must have been bloody cold up there squatting in your back garden. But cheers popping in. Cool. Right. Good questions. Put them in the side chat. She's watching Chelsea. Come on. Come on. Right. Oh, right. I'll watch it after this. We'll take it short. Liverpool winning 1-0. Right. Newcastle 2-0 against PSV. 1-0. Okay, cool. Chelsea still 0-0 against Paphos of Cyprus. Great. That's good. Cool. But yeah, other than what I've told you about me mum's op went okay, and she's back tomorrow. She's got her own room. And Ramsgate, and listing more on Vinted rather than eBay, and not really putting on promotions on eBay. This is just standard stuff for check in. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, touch wood, everything goes all right to go live via the PC next week. What I'm thinking is less about the topic as such, more about just random life things. Because what I used to do like on a Wednesday live, get a topic going, talk about topic. I find it's okay, but what I find people like to see just random what's happening in life, what's going on, and more than just a topic about one thing, set thing. So going forward, that'll be there. Next Wednesday, I'm hoping that I can go live. If not, be here. Saturday, jumble sale, and that'll be either up on Saturday late afternoon or Sunday. Could be to get my elbows out with a jumble sale. Even though I don't need to stock. Oh, okay, cool. I'm hoping that Chelsea win, because if we do, we get about 8th. Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. New manager, same problems. But better than Tottenham. Hi, TMG. Yes, I'm not too bad. Just watching the Chelsea match. Mum's had her operation today. She's still in there now because she's coming out tomorrow. Operation went well on her right shoulder, so I'm looking after her more. Obviously, when I go away to Ramsgate, because she's got friends coming round to help out. That's why I'm allowed to go to Ramsgate, the meet-up, because Mum's got friends coming round to help out. Because she'll have her arm in a sling for quite a while. I mean, you know what they're like. Not the most comfortable things. Yeah, Neil, yeah. Well, it's like all the players, 6-year deals. This is management. They're useless. We're looking at a French player, I think. Is it French? 21-year-old French player. Why can't we get some older players? 28, 30-year-olds. Jesus. I give up. You know what I mean? But Sunderland are doing well. Aye. Well, I'll give up. But yeah. Anyway, let's have some more drink. Go on. Got any questions? But the next video, as I say, will be out weekend from the jumble sale. Get back into it because I won't be able to get to that many jumbles between now and mid-March due to looking after my mum and stuff, and that, and because basically we're waiting because the care home, because my daddy moved up one floor in the care home to the dementia wing, and he's had more blood taken and stuff and all that, because they're trying to ascertain why he's not eating, because he had shingles. Before then he was eating a lot, and after that he wasn't eating. There's something in there tell him he don't want to eat. He's eating a bit, but not a lot. That's why he's getting a bit more thin. But hoping they can ascertain what it is and actually tell us. Because in where he was before, in the first level, it was more people and less staff per person. But at the top level, it's 12 people, patients, clients, whatever you like to call them. And there's like one staff member to, I think they said 1-to-3 ratio, which is good. And also in there, which I find really helpful. One sec, come on. Is it got like one of those like monitors, baby alarm monitors things, which Mum had here, and it got I can't see it. I was like, oh, it's got a monitor here, and I go to the main room, and then obviously they can come with the night staff, and not like downstairs where they haven't got them, because we'd walked down the floor the back way to get out, and so some lady was trying to get out, and we have to be really careful. But on the top floor, because the dementia wing, like I've got that, which does help out, and it puts my mind at rest. Not that you can walk or anything. It's just like cooling out and like thrashing about a bit. But hopefully I can ascertain ways of eating. But yeah, well it is. But right, just try and list more online, because for me vintage doing better, and I can quickly list on there easy. I can just take a few photos and a couple of bits of description done. 2 minutes rather than the old 6 hour like description item specifics I've got to fill out on eBay, especially clothing. I've actually got a lot of clothing to actually sort out. Jesus. Oh, don't pass it. Because the other day I was looking through some stuff and found some more clothing bits. Actually, let me go and get those bits of clothing. I'll show you what I've got. I'll be back in a sec. Chat amongst yourselves. Come on, come on. Oh, they missed. Let me get those clothing bits out. I naturally don't deal in clothing, but as I don't really have an interest in listing it, well, not a lot of it anyway, I don't tend to like get around to doing it. But I thought I might as well bring it down here, stick it in a bag in the other room, and rather than stick it upstairs. So what you got? Anything you like? Let me know and do a good deal. All that. The eBay store is on the descriptions. Not now, but it will be. Nike golf shorts. They're actually golf shorts. I got these at a jumble sale. They are I've no idea what size they are. Made in Thailand. Golf shorts. I got the full. Oh no, I found a label, but it don't say what size. Oh no, 36. Or was it 38 or 30? 38, I think. Standard fit, dry fit, made in Thailand. Golf. And quite nice. I worth about 20 quid. I should have listed them like last year and the year before. When I had them in the summer. Let me just put it down there. And then this one's a nice little Slayer t-shirt. Oh, this one, I think, was it this one? Might be given to me by Pete. Sales Unexpected. Imperator. Yeah. Imperator's by hand. This is a misprint. This is actually a misprint because Pete didn't want it for some reason. Some misprints can do really well. Imperator. It's not Slayer, so I might list that and see what I can, because I can't remember who the band was for the Imperator 2022. Europe 2022. I'll have to have a look at that. I folded up and put them in a bag. Chelsea. Top there. Chelsea top. Can't remember where I got that. Might have been charity shop. Oh, we got 3 players coming on. Barcelona. Dry fit. XL. I won't unfold them too much. Two seconds. Okay. Yeah, as you can see there. What does that say? Engineered and the numbers, because you can check out all the numbers. But this is Barcelona. FC Barcelona. And it is RAKUTTR. So quite a good one. About 20 quid. I think I got it at a Carboot last year from a lady. I'm assuming that this is real because I had one fake one that wasn't worth much money. Nice, cool. Horror guy, yep, cool, yep. Not bad. Team Tranmere Rovers. Probably better than Chelsea. I wouldn't be surprised. It's got a long injury list. Come on. If you can't beat this, how are we going to beat Man City and stuff like Man U did? Come on. Come on. Oh, another Chelsea one. Got the free logo down here. Chelsea, London FC. I'll double check to see if these are real. Do the old Google search. Google Lens it. Don't know what year. I've got another Chelsea one. Barclays Premier League Champions 2009-10. I ain't got a clue where I got this one. No idea. Samsung. It is XL. So the XL gentleman or lady. Chelsea there. Even in Paul. I'm just showing some clothing I've got to list. Not all of it, but just t-shirts. Gillingham Football Club. As you can see, quite a bit of wear on it. This is from 2001, I think. Home shirt, Gillingham. Real. Got this at a jumble sale 2 years ago. Yes, 2 years ago. Hope you well, Paul. And I'll see you in on Saturday. Gillingham. And then we've got another Gillingham. I think this might be the away one. Near away shirt. Gillingham. If you see anything you like, let me know. Yeah, the official merchandise for Gillingham. Official merchandise. Oh, Newcastle 3-0. PSV. Now. Polo Ralph Lauren. Right. These I got maybe a couple of couple of years ago after a jumble sale on a Friday night. I think I filmed it getting all these. Or was it? I can't remember. It was a couple of years ago, I'm sure. During near the Halloween half term. But some of them I picked up were fake, and I know they're fake. I looked up and I did all the research. These ones, I'm assuming, are real, because I know I've done the research on it and looked at the logo and that. Polo Ralph Lauren. As you can see, just standardised tops. So nothing worth more than about 15 quid. Put them over there. Then you got a red one, because you kind of can tell by the logo, by the polo mallet, if it's quite off-centred, I think. Off-centred. Hi, Ange. Thanks for watching. Oh, yeah. And I wonder if Paul's going to buy a lot on Saturday at the jumble sale. Anyway, I'm assuming this one's real as well, because I wouldn't have kept them otherwise if they were fake. This one is a Greg Norman, the old golfer. It's a golfing V-neck golfing jumper. The old Greg, if you know Greg Norman, the old golfer. I can't remember where I got this. I have no idea. Greg Norman, golfer, sweatshirt. It is a large Greg Norman. I thought while I'm sitting here, bored out my tits, watching Chelsea draw 0-0, or drew whether with Paphos, I thought I'll show you the stuff I've got. Hackett Mayfair stretch cotton made in Italy shirt. It's the arms are long, not short, long arms. So I'll have to have a look, see if that's I've got to refold that. See if that's worth anything. It was when I picked it up. I hack it. Another Polo Ralph Lauren. Jesus, a bit dirty. You know it's like when you don't get around to listening to these things. Aye. Last one. Whoops. Sorry. I was laughing too hard and my phone went woo. Another Polo Ralph Lauren. I'm assuming it's okay, large. Because I wouldn't have kept it otherwise if not. Polo Ralph Lauren. I'm assuming the logo's okay. Yeah, that's it. I've got more in another bag. A whole pile of trousers and stuff. I'm not a clothing person. It's not what I like to list. But if you see anything you like, then let me know. And we're going to get some deals going. Hi George, thanks for popping in, mate. I've just shown the clothing. Oh! 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Casido has scored. I'm watching the Chelsea match. Thank for that. Get in. Beat those Cypriots who'll travel miles to get here. Come on. I won't turn you round because they'll probably ban me live or restrict it. I've just shown you a lot of clothing I had. If you want to rewind, I'm not a clothing reseller as such. I like listing shoes and stuff. But my forte is gaming items, wall plaques, listing football stickers, toys, etc., etc. Yes, 1-0. Right. Is that the last of it? I think. I'm assuming it is, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Or did I have others? Sure, I'd have other t-shirts there. Or did I list them or put them away? I can't remember now, but I found clothes were the last thing I wanted to list, so stop picking them up now. Yeah, I don't pick up clothing that often. The odd football shirt here and there, or band t-shirt. If it's what do you call it? Oh God, my mind's gone blank on the Gildan. This one, as I say, is the Slayer one, but it's got the wrong Pete gave it to me, so as expected. The wrong dates on it for the wrong band, so that be listed. But I don't pick clothing. I've got clothing in a box and in bags, so I've got a list. It takes too long, and some of it I will even go as far as listing it on Vinted. You know, I'm thinking I might as well Vinted that particular some of the clothing, because it just takes too long. You've got to do this measurement, that measurement, especially women's. It's like, oh God, I can do 2, 3 or 4 listings. We're going to do one clothing listing. You've got to measure it, and then you've got to do this. People returning clothing. Oh well, the way it is. I'm sure I had more t-shirts than that. Back into, well, actually, let me just. Come on. Whee! Alright, now you got to go down the shed there with Disney mugs. And I've got to go down the shed. But it'd be peeing down rain all day, so no point. Clothing. I am sure. I know I've got listed clothing in that box underneath the games. some down there. Oh. Sure, I got more t-shirts. You know what it is when you lose stuff, put stuff somewhere and you lose it, and not down there. That's not it. I know I've got clothing here. What's here? Jeez, a whole bag full of stuff. That just trousers. No, I'm not getting them out. I'm just gonna have a look through. Trousers, jeans. Ah, it's jeans that I kept. Yeah, Lee jeans, Lee. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, sure I had more t-shirts than that. I might have listed them. I have to go on to my store at some point and have a look. You know what it is when you get lost in stock? Don't ask. Oh, any Tottenham fans out there? Not me. If I could, this would go straight in the incinerator. Aussie's dream. 1970s or whatever it is. The 70s? No, 81. Got that one. Oily people from Scotland. The Scottish World Cup squad. We have a dream. Yes, they do. Even if they're allowed into America, what with Donald arsing about. So got that one. Everton. Come on, Northern Ireland. Carboot stuff I picked up. Sky Blues, that'll be Coventry City. Everton 85. And another island. Jesus. Random stuff. Put back down it. Whoa. Weird stuff. But just inside stuff I've got. Oh, I'll show you the shoes actually. Rangers. What's underneath? Real Madrid. And that is real. Got its label on. They all got labels. I'll do the research with the numbers and stuff at some point. These. Okay, I'll get one of these out. Pick these up. They're pretty good. Zara. They're worth some decent money. I sold a pair of Zara before for 45 quid. Hey. Oh, Jesus. No, me. I'll get back in there and Chelsea are probably losing 2-1. I'm sure I had more clothing than that. I know I've got some down there somewhere. I've got to go and have a... It might make a good video. Maybe next month. Like mid next month, in about 3-4 weeks time, to actually go through some and stuff. Just make a short video on it. Yeah, anyway, let's go in the other room. And I'm sure I had more t-shirts than that. No idea. Uh, 1-0. You'd have to put me in the incinerator too. Spurs and Celtic fan here, Pete. Fair enough, Antoinette. I'm not much I can say because you're all valid subscribers. If you're fans, not much you can do. I don't mind Celtic. I'm not bothered about Celtic. But Spurs, yeah. I always remember up at college years and years ago. This is going back when I was 16. Now I'm 35. 2006, 7 and that. And like the people I was at college with, and one guy I knew, James, he was an Arsenal fan. I'm a Chelsea fan. We had a guy called Andrew, a Fulham fan. And then we had Crystal Palace fans, Millwall fans, and a Man U fan. It was all arguments like before college. Like meet up and go all the days. It's hilarious. But I don't, not fast. Like, so on sort of minute. We've got a next Chelsea player, Conor Gallagher now. Manager's on the way out, possibly. But I'm not going to get football political on here. But we support who we like to support. And we've got good reasons why we support these teams. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for popping in. I'm going to bag that clothing up. And put it in the other room. And see what I'm going to do with it. Probably some of it going vintage. I might even take something down the car boot. I'll do my research on every single bit of clothing I've got now shown. And see what else that like basically see what it's worth, and then after that I'll make my decisions, because me and Mum hoping to do a car boot in April. As long as Mum's okay, she should be okay mid-March. In that respect, but I'm hoping to get back to videos on the weekend. I've got a jumble sale on Saturday. Then next week, Wednesday night, I'll have a live. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, touch wood. If everything goes okay. Oh, come on. Get the ball out. Oh, Jesus. Other than that, the meet up in Ramsgate. Hopefully I'll see you at Ramsgate. If not, I'll see you soon. Cheers everyone for popping in. Appreciate that. And I'll speak soon. Yep. Yeah, cheers. Antoinette. Yeah, she's got pain medication to take and that, and I'll be looking after her, and I'll speak soon. Take care, everyone. Cheers for popping in. Appreciate that. Take care. Bye-bye.